Here we are. It's finals, baby. How you guys doing?
Not too bad. How are you, Mitch?
Oh, you know what? I'm back from a bit of a hiatus. I had to miss the last couple. Maria's been holding up the fort as
Been
far as the
trying my
streams.
best.
You've been doing great. Come on,
Oh yeah, she's been killing it.
right? Yeah. So, and we got Dwayne here. No one better to commentate with, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
Take
Well,
that,
we'll see
Henry.
how that goes.
Yeah,
But
I have
Henry's
to
an
deal with
Oilers
Henry
fan.
tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. Finals, finally. Relegations are tomorrow, so stay tuned for that, Henry. And this is pretty exciting. We've had not only do we have two new teams in the finals, there's gonna be a new winner overall. I think Dynamite's been to the finals, but we're gonna have a new winner in general. But the road to getting to this point has been
Oh my
fun for
God.
both of these teams. I'm going to bring up the kind of bracket that we've seen throughout the last couple weeks, with Venom actually starting in kind of like the prelim playoff position, playing against Misfits, taking that win, beating Rock and Rollers, beating Mayhem to end up where they are, and then Dynamite unfortunately beating Dwayne's team there, the Avalanche, and
That was
then
a close one.
favorites next gen in the semifinals to make it here. Yeah, and then there's a nice
Certainly
little
been
white
exciting.
box. Yeah, it's been.
Why don't you have
insane.
the points from next gen Dynamite match on this? Way to go, Mitch.
I actually, Carrie is on
Yeah.
vacation, so maybe they just didn't want that to be visible. I'm not sure. We're just gonna
watched
fly.
It was a close match. It was good.
It was a
Carrie
very good
says,
match.
"Oops."
Yeah, that's okay.
We'll give him some slack. Carrie
Everybody
is on
makes
vacation and
mistakes.
getting. Oh man, we're just crapping on him. Okay, anyway, so it's easy to make fun of Carrie when he's not here. All right, so today, we're gonna have Venom Dynamite going at it. What are both of your thoughts on this?
I don't know.
Go ahead, Maria, if you're ready.
Yeah, I mean, it's exciting. I haven't had the opportunity to watch as many of the Dynamite matches, right? Because they're on the other side of the division. I mean, Venom, I've watched play all season long. They've been spectacular through the playoffs, spectacular to even get into the playoffs and do what they needed to do to get those points on the last day, essentially, to make it in, right? And then they've just been grinding it out, putting up points, like putting up scores. And it's just been a pleasure to watch them the entire way through the playoffs. And then Dynamite, watching them take down Next Gen last week was really exciting. Watching the way they sort of came together, played as a team, took advantage when the Next Gen had a few sort of little slip ups here and there. But I mean, I hadn't watched them play before that. So I'm excited to sort of see some people, some great bowlers compete against each other today and hopefully see some big scores. That'd be nice. Some interesting bowling.
And for me, it's sort of the opposite, with Dynamite being in our division and our city. I got a lot of friends on that team as well. So, they're just a lot of really good bowlers, very decorated, and they're a really tight knit group there. So, watching how they, especially falling victim to them when they changed their lineup in the second game. I think it was like first time almost like they changed their lineup all year, and they just went with their most experienced at the bottom half, and I think they shot 1,000 for three, like the three of them. They just came back, and it was basically that will to just win. And you saw it against the Next Gen match as well. And then you look at the Venom. I've watched a couple of replays, or I guess went back and watched them. Didn't watch them live too much, but a lot of middle, like they'd be down a little bit, and then they'd come back with 15 marks in a row, and it's just momentum. They rode momentum a lot on that team, so it should be really exciting. They have a really strong group there. And just great people. So I'm super excited for both teams. I think today will be a lot of fun.
Lots of good bowling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's hope so.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I expect nothing less from both of these teams based on the scores they've put up and what they've done in the playoffs to get to this point, right? So, all right. Well, with that, let's get Rhonda and Aaron in here, and we'll get this going. Hello, hello.
Good morning.
Hello.
So we had the whole spiel there about how we're all so excited to watch this match. I'm going to start with Rhonda. How are you doing, Rhonda? How you feeling?
Oh, good. We're excited for the finale. It's been a long pro league season. And we're just excited to be here and hope to continue playing the way we've been playing and put up a good show for everybody to watch.
No. And Aaron, any different thoughts from what Rhonda just said? Because I feel like that's pretty universal.
Yeah, I mean, if you recall, we played almost no games like halfway through the season.
Oh, I know.
So the back half we've been playing a lot, and I think we've just kind of found a lineup we're comfortable with. We're all comfortable with each other, like Dwayne mentioned, and so we're just gonna keep doing what we've been doing. It's a good day to have a good day.
Perfect. Well, I'm not going to delay this too much longer because I already see there's so many comments and whatnot on already coming in about who the team they're cheering for, etc. So let's get Rhonda's lineup first here.
Okay. Well, surprise, surprise. We're going to go Aaron, Mike, Maddie, Bob, Jesse, and Rhonda and Marco are on the bench.
Okay. And then Aaron on the other side?
Yeah, so we're going to use what we ended with against Next Gen. So I'm in the one hole, Aaron Alblas. We have Tyler Van Dale in 2, Jana Van Wellingham in 3, Chad Van Dale in 4, Scott Barber in anchor, and we have Randy Morissette and TD Holland on the bench, with Rob, the legend, Shannis, ineligible, but here cheering us on.
Oh. I mean, it's always nice to have some actual people in the center cheering everybody on. So, yeah. All right. I mean, with that, are we ready to go? Any? No?
Yeah, high five.
Right.
It matter. Let's get at her.
Yeah.
Rhonda, have a good match. We'll see
All right,
you
best of luck, guys.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck
teams.
everybody.
Yeah. All right. With that, yeah. We'll
shake
time that
hands
better
virtually.
next time. Yeah. Oh, geez. All right. So with that, Dwayne, do you mind introducing all of the Dakota lineup here?
Yeah, on the Dynamite here, you got Tyler Van Dale, Chad Van Dale, Janet Van Wellingham, Randy Morissette, Scott Barber, Aaron Ablas, TD Holland, Robert Shannis, and manager is Jim Llewellyn and Andrea Lacka. And in the center, they're bowling out of Dakota Lanes.
Perfect. And Maria, I have to do this to you. It's the Venom's turn.
Of course. So for the Venom, we have Bob Herman, Aaron King, Maddie Harms, Mike Warren, Jesse Bailey, Marco Sang, Dakota Heth, Rhonda McDougall, again managed by Rhonda McDougall, and they're bowling out of Scottsdale Lanes in British Columbia.
All right, and here we go. We're ready to go.
Time to get started.
We just got back from getting to witness Scottsdale Lanes.
Yeah.
Had you never been there before?
No, I'd never been. No, I
Really?
only been to BC to watch my brother in YBC Nationals.
Oh, wow.
I've never played, and then I technically still haven't played. I was coaching.
Yeah. He's like, I'm putting myself in. I don't have pulls, but I'm bowling.
That would have been exciting. It looked, you know what? It Scottsdale looked like the best house to play at. That's for sure. But
Yeah, they're nice lanes.
yeah.
Mm.
See how these guys start up.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that was.
See, do you guys think that's coming out to a big start is going to be big here, or given that the way that these teams have found success, it's just going to come down to the end anyway?
Yeah, I mean, thinking about the Venom this season, like they're really good at if they have sort of a little stall out in the middle of the game where things get a little bit slow, they're really good at digging deep and like grinding out those marks and putting up the scores they need to take points. So I do kind of think from the Venom side, it is going to come down to the end, although it is always nice to get out to a hot start, right? Like in any match. it
Yeah.
feels good to build some confidence early. But
I find a lot of the big players really, what ends up happening is that if a good start comes up, then the other side somehow finds a way to turn it on and bring it to the 9th or 10th frame. So that's what good teams do, and both these teams are in the finals because they've been doing that. So
yeah, they're all great bowlers, and they all know how to turn it on when they need to and when the pressure's there. So I think it's going to be some exciting matches. Mitch, do you want to go over what the format is like for today and how we're crowning our winner?
Yeah, so it's going to be a 3-game based on the points per match, which I hope everybody is aware of how it works. But if you don't know how it works, it's 1 point for each matchup. So, for example, Aaron and Aaron playing each other on the top here. Whoever would have the highest score in that game would take their point. If they tie, it's a half point each. And then the total for the team is worth 3 points. And again, if they tie, it'd be 1.5, 1.5. And then you add that up for 3 games. Ultimately, you're looking for that 12.5 mark, right? Once you get past 12.5, you can't really, the other team can't catch up. So that's the winning number, if you want to think about it that way.
perfect.
And if we do end up in a crazy tie, I think it comes down to total pinfall.
Yeah, correct.
And
then
if
if
we end up
it's
with
tied in pinfall, then we go to another game.
That's right. Yep.
It doesn't go to matches because there's 3 matches. It doesn't go to matches. Oh, teams are a little punchy early.
Yeah, I thought it was another game. It was points, pinfall.
Points, pinfall, and then game, I think. I don't think it goes to matches.
Mm-hmm. I got Kerry in the chat. He's gonna clarify.
Yeah, Kerry will give us clarification. Yeah. But we've had some really amazing matches so far. I mean, throughout the season, but then also even in playoffs, just seeing teams being down, say if it was a 2-game match, and then, coming back, doing what they need to in that second match and just like flipping things the opposite way.
Kerry confirmed it is 1 more match.
Yep. We have support for both sides coming from every which way across Canada here. So
what about support for your commentators who are, spending their Saturday morning just watching bowling? Nothing I'd rather be doing, clearly.
Yeah.
You need more support, Maria?
No, I don't. I really don't, actually. I'm talking about you guys. Thank you, Mitch and Dwayne, for all of the work that you do and for being on the stream with us today.
Thank you for being on the stream with us.
I try.
You see, so I'm not sure if everyone's aware there, but Chad Van Dale is the owner of Dakota Lanes. And if you see on the left there, he just bought 4 new machines. He's renovating in the summer here.
Ooh, yeah.
I was wondering why it looked different.
Yeah.
That makes sense, actually.
He was having, it wasn't even like he was having many issues. Just, the odd one here and there. But as you can see, even from the pictures here, it's world-class clean. Like it's maintained. Oh, yeah. The center is just pristine, right? He puts a lot of pride and time into his center. So you're seeing it in the scores, and you see it. Everyone enjoys to go there. It's a good scoring house, and they have a lot of fun putting up some numbers. So, but he puts a lot of time, a lot of pride, a lot of money into that place.
So Scott Barber.
Sorry.
I was going to say Scott Barber broke the trend and threw a strike in the first frame.
Yeah, did you see he put his arms up? I think he was
I know.
aware. He knew what
for
was
both
up.
sides. Yeah.
Oh, he got Aaron going.
And if you haven't been,
what were you going to say, Maria?
Oh, I was just going to ask. It was like, Dwayne, of the centers in Winnipeg or Manitoba, what's your favorite center?
Oh, my favorite.
Is that a loaded question, or?
No, it depends. Like my favorite to play at is probably I have a sentimental attachment to St. James, considering my history there. But I started bowling actually out of Dakota. That's when I first started. But I would say my favorite place to play would probably still have to be Polo Park, even though they have those red bands and they are just, man, I miss the blue bands.
That's funny.
I miss the blue bands. But I prefer those lane conditions, the approaches, and it's always the same.
Yeah.
Dakota's a little fast. The approaches are pretty fast normally, so that I'm not a huge fan of that personally, but I would probably be Dakota for pinfall. That's where some of the biggest scores, and there's a couple perfect games thrown there this year. Aaron Ablas had one. I got to witness that one. That was exciting. So
Totally
I would probably say for scores, I would go to Dakota.
Yeah. I always think it's interesting asking folks like where like their favorite centers are, like in their city, in their province, overall. I just think it's really neat to sort of chat with people, because sometimes it's obviously you're thinking about pinfall, but then other times it's like, well, I just really like playing there. I really like the energy. I really like the vibe. I really like the approaches, whatever it may be, or there's a sentimental attachment.
Yeah. Winnipeg's pretty lucky. We have also one that's not on the Pro League, is Rossmere Lanes. That's another one that's like maintained so well. Lots of, again, it's full leagues all the time, like 5 days a week. Lots of it's Rossmere Lanes, Dakota Lanes, St. James, Polo Park. It's lots. There's a lot there, so we're pretty lucky here. All within 30 minutes of each other, so it's kind of unique, like Edmonton that way, where they have a lot of centers around.
Yeah. Okay, so second frame is definitely picking up here. Dynamite putting up 4 marks, 3 strikes and a spare, and Venom finding it too with 3 strikes. So first frame jitters in the finals are out. Everybody's kind of picking up their slack.
Yeah, all thanks to Scotty Barber getting it started.
I know, right? He was like the pull cord on the
inspiration.
lawnmower.
Yeah.
Someone had to pull the ripcord.
That's true.
Darn.
With 3 games, do you think that these guys are going to have a bit never mind, that answers my question. I was going to see if there was going to be a lull or a time where it's going to be hard to get, intense or excited. Right?
I know. I feel like we've had this like discussion just like in general about the league, and just how, I mean, Dwayne, you play in the league, so you get it, just about how you're sometimes the only people in the lanes, right? And it has to be self-motivating. You have to get yourself going. You have to get your team going. And especially in a 3-game match like this, where maybe you do feel like a little bit lower energy at some point, but just having that internal like fire and your team around you to keep you motivated and keep you going. Yeah. I mean, I think we definitely have seen like some, like a few frames, like, or blocks of frames that are maybe a little bit slower. People get punchy, or, a couple players, miss some sticks, leave some things on deck. And that sort of, but in general, I think we normally see people just kind of keep going through it. It's the same as, any kind of tournament where you're bowling multiple games, right? But it's just an interesting sort of way to think about it in terms of like how self-motivating this sort of atmosphere kind of is, right?
Well, I remember the first year. That was strange. It was really hard to get intense and try to beat a camera. Like it was very different, that's for sure. But now, I think we're pretty comfortable. We're able to get intense and pumped up. But that's for 1 game. Like there's only, these guys have a 3-game match. That's what harder. I'm saying. yeah, that's where I'm wondering if that plays in, if it has some factor to the early intensity. It's Dynamite throwing, 3 strikes there in the third, started up, and then
Yeah, a couple doubles working.
2 doubles on the top, and then you go to the Venom. Well,
yeah.
they answered
Same
right
thing.
back. 2 doubles in the middle, and then Bobby Herman.
Yeah, I think this is the closest I've seen the totals through the first 3 frames.
First
They've been
3 frames,
within 10 points basically every frame. Oh, that's gonna hurt though.
I also enjoy that these systems count all the marks right up.
Yes,
Yeah,
no
we
extra
don't need
work
to do
for Mitch.
extra math.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not complaining.
Trying to figure out, oh, this doesn't count this. You got to do this. It's not good for the fans.
I think my
This is a
favorite part
close
is
one.
actually just trying to figure out how some of the systems do it. Sometimes you get some of the in quotes predictive ones, and I'm like, oh yeah, okay.
Oh, some of the predictive ones, I think it's like the lumberjacks or
Yeah,
the
in
rebels.
Quebec, right? Yeah, in
But
Quebec.
it counts. Yeah, it's like 20 for strike, and it like.
It's super.
And I'm
weird.
always so thankful when it's like Steve Barker's on the stream because he'll just do the math
Oh yeah,
for me. I'm like, I'm focusing on other things. I don't do math like on the weekends. Like, no.
Barker is a god. I'm gonna be honest. Like as far as
Yeah, no, he
math, he
kinda
comes in
is.
with stats. Like yeah, you
It's great.
don't have a lot to do when Barker's on the stream. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So you got Aaron here with the chance at the first turkey of the match. I always find that's the that seems to set the tone. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Oh, he heard you.
Yeah, he must have.
Yeah, he has a little headphone in his ear, just listening to Dwayne.
Yeah. Well, now here you got Mike on the other side. The best way to negate a turkey is throw one yourself.
Throw one
There it
yourself.
is.
That's true.
There it is.
Yeah, a couple of mismatched games here. Like obviously Mike and Tyler on the other side are kind of going, doing a little fisticuffs, but Matthew and Jana here.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
overall,
well,
the
it's
teams
another
are
shot
very
for Maddie.
close. Yeah.
I mean, also
Jana-
only 4 frames in, right? So it's always
Yeah.
interesting seeing how each team sort of handles that commercial break. And if you're like running really hot into the commercial break, your team runs into some head pins or leaves lots of sticks on the table, and then you have a longer break, and then maybe you're a little bit colder. I mean, I know you can throw over the break, but sometimes it still does have an impact. So
Mhm.
Well, I know this all too well. Again, fall into the Dynamite's break. We had a good lead against them going into break, and I think they threw I want to say it was 11 strikes out of the next 15 frames, and
yeah.
they got the lead fast.
No.
Yeah.
But
We've seen the opposite. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Dwayne.
So no, you go ahead.
I was going to say we've seen the opposite. This is when I don't know if everybody remembers the Holy Rollers were 900 in the first 5.
Yeah.
And they finished that set with a 1400 after the commercial break, right? Or the opposite can happen as well. It kind of just kills the momentum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's very true. And in our match, it wasn't like we laid down, but making corner spares and 5 spares against all those strikes is just you're losing pins when people are throwing that many strikes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got an interesting one in the 4-hole here.
Yeah, we've seen in the past couple matches on the Cargill side that Bob has gotten a little bit punchy at times, and then we've seen Marco go in for him. So you gotta be wondering, even though like he's still in the match, like it's close. I mean, Chad just throwing that spare, but if Rhonda team is maybe thinking that we might see a switch in the 4-hole, because Marco's been incredible coming in off the bench.
Well, it was kind of the same for Jana. You could tell she was frustrated after those first 2 frames, right? And then now she's back into it and matching Maddie Harms on the other side.
Yeah.
Let's
There's
save
a lot
Scott.
of corners being hanged. Yeah, that's
Yeah, can notice Barber, he likes to string those head fins together, but once he gets out of it, he's usually good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotta get warmed up.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
played
want
with
to call
Scotty
Scott
all year
old,
this year.
but you know.
I played in the league with him in the Dakota Super League, and
Nice.
yeah, we were on a team together. So we had some good jokes that about his throw and a lot of that time he was punching like that. So I can make a couple fun comments that, inside jokes that he would enjoy. I'm going to save those ones. Maybe I'll pull them out later so you can laugh at them.
We'll slide them in and then.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And here
I'm
we
really
are.
I'm really excited to be here, with you guys, working on this.
Yeah, thanks so much for
Commentating
joining,
episode.
Dwayne.
Yeah, it's great to have you, Dwayne. You know I love you, buddy. It is what it is.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, on the Venom side, you go to at Nationals this year, at Masters Nationals, everything is sponsored by Venom. The pamphlet was it just seems like their name was everywhere, and all these players have been around multiple Nationals. I don't know all their details on the other side, unfortunately.
And a ham bone.
These guys are really, really good players. And, on the Dynamite side, I get to see them often. So, I know a lot of their details in general. Just went to Aaron. Aaron actually, I think he just missed the All-Star team at the Open this year, averaging 276 or 277. It's not a surprise that he can go off at any time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen Aaron do it in the 5PL, right? Where I think he's had a couple open, and then he just 10-bagger to finish, and you're like, okay, well.
Yeah. So get loose, get ready to go, and then all strikes from there. Another ham bone, a little slider from. No, it didn't go.
No, it didn't go.
Yeah,
Shoot.
It was a little thin.
Yeah, it was a really good
I'm
shot.
used to seeing those fall at Scottsdale.
Yeah, it blew through the 3-pin.
Ugh.
Oh, that's a money shot right there, though.
Yeah, right on the nose for Mike.
So if you're on the Dynamite right now, you're looking at that match, Tyler in the 2-hole.
Yeah.
Or are you looking at Chad in the 4? Or Scott in the 5? Right? There's 3 spots.
I think it'll depend, what we're gonna see, especially on the Venom side with what's Bob gonna do in the 4-hole, right? On the
and Jana throwing. Oh,
Jana, that's a good shot.
Yeah, especially with Maddie punching on the other side.
The brother-sister combo coming out with the double going into the break. Aaron and Jana are brother and sister, in case anyone's wondering.
Yeah, when people get married and change their last names, then it becomes
confusing for
harder to track. Yeah. Andrea Lacka, also another original.
Another Ablas, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. It's a good count for Chad. Another cleanup by Maddie there.
Yeah.
So here I think we'll see a Bobby. It's what you mentioned, right? With the,
Yeah, we'll see what he does, right, and then see what Chad does, and I think you could be seeing a change there.
Well, he's on the good lane for this one, so let's see what happens.
That's true.
Jana the Hammer.
Jana the Hammer. I mean, this is true.
Oh, it was a good one.
Typical Bobby shot. Yeah, straight to the pocket.
Yeah, that was right off the gut.
Pull it?
And the machine was like, I will try to let this happen.
Yeah.
And Jesse is just looking to knock them all down with the first ball after these sticky 2-pins.
Yeah.
I think I first met Jessie at a national event, I believe, and watching her, she just, I don't know if I've witnessed someone punish the side so much, and she's just so calm and collected when it's picking corner after corner after corner.
Yeah.
It was incredible to watch. It's incredible. Yeah. So the Dynamite finishing the 5th frame with 4 marks, 2 doubles going in,
549.
some good work. think this would be a good shot here, important shot for the Venom. Keep the marks going.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jesse throws
set the tone.
She throws a good one here. Then we're so damn close going into the commercial break.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
More or less
well,
even.
it would be tied. 549
Yeah,
apiece.
quite literally, yeah.
The doubles on the Dynamite side.
And she
definitely.
did it.
There we go.
All right, we're tied
Great
going into the
shots.
commercial break. Wow.
Hell yeah.
A little bit of advantage for the Dynamite, depending on what Jana
Ball
and
count.
Aaron do on their doubles, but that's about it. Everything else is looking pretty close. So
Yeah.
let's jump to that commercial break. We'll be right back.
Cargill is proud to be supporting a truly Canadian sport like 5-pin bowling. We look forward to watching some great competition from many competitors and bowling centers across our country. With hundreds of locations across Canada, Cargill is committed to helping the Canadian farmer thrive. Whether it is selling commodities, getting agronomic advice, fertilizer needs, crop protection, and marketing expertise, Cargill is here to help. So please enjoy this bowling. Thank you.
Financial freedom begins with financial literacy.
Hi, I'm Dave, and I'm thrilled to be a sponsor. My journey began as a teacher because of my deep passion for education. I brought that same passion into the financial world to help families achieve financial freedom. Financial freedom isn't just about having more, it's about knowing more. That's why I'm here to help you make smart decisions with insurance, investing, and lending all in one place. I'm Dave, and together we'll help you achieve financial freedom.
And just like
We're
that,
back
we
for
are
more
back.
bowling.
Yep. Maria and I are
We'd
like
rather be
doing the
doing?
same job.
Well, we have to do this again tomorrow. I feel like it's going to be deja vu.
Yeah.
Maria,
At
that's
least
a
we
lot
aren't-
of commitment.
Wow.
Well, I mean, but it's nice. It feels like I'm spending time with my mom tomorrow because I'm on her stream.
Mm,
It's always nice.
yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah,
I'm
always
spending
nice.
time with Henry.
Yeah, Henry sent me a message and was like, "Why aren't you going to be on our stream?" I was like, "Because I want to spend time with my mom." And also,
Oh,
I've been on
shucks.
enough streams with Henry this year.
That's
And
Yahtzee.
Aaron with the Yahtzee, or as I say, Daddy's home.
What?
Dwayne, have you not heard this?
No. I
This
don't
is
know.
definitely
What?
our Cargill division thing. I'm just putting that out there. All right, go ahead, Maria.
Oh, it's a Calgary thing. I've started saying it. Some people love it. Some people hate it. You say it for 5 in a row. So now,
Daddy
Dwayne, if
home.
I see you throw 5 in a row, I'm going to say Daddy's home. So
Perfect. And now I'll probably, you probably won't see that from me. That's really hard. So we're all right. I don't think he's ever coming back.
And we are going to
Oh,
see
no,
a
Tyler.
substitution in
Yeah.
here. On the Venom side, we have Marco going in for Aaron. Second ball in the 6th frame. And then I'm not sure if we might also be seeing a switch yet on the Dynamite
Randy
side as
Morissette.
well. We have Randy going in for Tyler for the last ball in the 6th frame.
Yep. Teams are making moves after that commercials break.
Well, you look at the depth of these teams too. Like, Randy Morissette on the bench, sitting on the bench, and I think he made like 10 Masters in a row out of Manitoba. Every year, always that, 260, 270 guy. Doesn't play all the cash tournaments, but whenever he has, has a really good, success rate on making cuts. So that's your bench player. And then you got Marco, who had a really good season with the Venom again.
Yeah.
Just no hesitation to make pulls and get some of these guys in there to finish games off.
Yeah, Cindy hates when I say this, which is fine. Cindy, I still love you.
Like, am I supposed to do like mommy's home or something like that?
Please don't say that.
Well,
I mean,
Cindy,
I
that's
guess
the
when
reason I
your
bought
wife
the
gives
5
birth. Dwayne is now never going to throw a 5-bagger again. If I'm in the bowling alley, he will not throw a 5-bagger.
Believe me,
I
it
will
won't be-
spot
it
it
won't
from
be on
across.
purpose.
I mean, Tyler will say that him throwing up like a 5-bagger and me saying that is his sleep paralysis demon. Because I'll watch him do it in league and I will literally run across the lanes.
Oh,
my
Lord.
goodness.
Every
Tyler
dude's
throws
like
a
He's
lot.
supposed to
nightmare
shake
here.
their hands.
Oh,
Oh yeah, Chad V just getting settled in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, I think Chad finished the season with like a 282 average. I believe it was incredible.
I have it pulled up here. I finished with 281.
I meant in
0.09.
league. In his league.
Oh, in league. Oh, in this.
league.
Oh, okay.
100-game season, like 100 games. He
Jesus.
averaged 282.
Okay.
The old
More
Winnipeg
impressive
record
than the
was
5 PL
279.
average.
Yeah, 100 games. Like, it was incredible.
Yeah. Wow.
He's as soon as he gets comfortable, he's just it's just on the side nonstop.
yeah. Hey,
But
Bob,
he's
it's at
actually
least
lean.
sparable.
I think he's getting some surgery on his bowling hand next year, so we won't see Chad back
Oh,
next
wow,
year.
okay. Dwayne with the insights.
That's right.
Insider knowledge.
I live in Winnipeg. I bowl with these guys. So.
Dwayne's like, it's common knowledge where I am.
Yeah.
So,
He's like, yeah. He's like, let me
Yeah.
clarify. I'm not stalking these people. I do know them in real life.
Yeah. No, like I said, I'm pretty good friends with. I'd say I'm good friends with all of them. So, known them all for quite a while. So it's nice to see them play well. As much as we want to kick each other's asses, it's nice to see people play well and do good.
But
You
also,
can't be mad about another team throwing well, right? Like, even if you're playing against them, like, it sucks to lose, but when a team comes out and shoots 1,500 at you, you're like, okay, well, fair play. That was a great game.
Yeah, and then you got guys like Scotty who'll make sure you don't forget it too. So
Yeah. We have that in every sport.
100%. There's one for every team.
Yeah.
Well, you got the Venom here. It's going to be a big answer for Jesse. Just to keep the teams together.
Ooh.
Definitely, did not finish that ball.
Yeah, a little bit quick.
It doesn't matter how you get your 30, though.
Mm-hmm. Looking at some of the scores, right? I mean, you look at Mike, you look at Jesse in their matches, right? They're ahead. Honestly, most of the differentiation here in points is Aaron's game at the top with the 5-bagger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Mike's got a pretty good one on Randy. That corner
Shannon's got a leg up on Matt, but it's nothing.
That corner miss hurt Matt a bit there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but with 4 frames to go, lots can change.
Matt and Bob both going left miss is not fun.
Well, especially Bobby still has a chance if he makes that spare. He gives himself their neck and neck ball away, but
Yeah.
Now you gotta hope for some help.
Well, Marco
Marco
coming in
with it.
here and just throwing the bomb.
Aaron with another one.
Aaron making Mitch do work.
Ugh. How dare he? Unacceptable.
I'll have to give him a talking to. Big 6-pack there. Just like I had mentioned earlier, maybe club a little bit in the first frame and then just strike out. Yep, that seems like Aaron's.
Find his groove. Typical Aaron all blast activities. Just throwing bombs.
Oh.
Ooh.
That looked like a little overthrown, actually, and didn't get the line he wanted. Oh, my.
Another fun fact,
great.
Randy Morissette threw 2 perfect games in 2 different houses last calendar year.
Oh. Both in Winnipeg?
Both in Winnipeg. One at Polo Park while the Blue Bands were still there. And then the following year at Dakota.
Okay, yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
I'm not liking that commercial break.
No,
They just
looking a
don't
little
seem
bit
comfortable.
less settled in. Yeah, they don't seem as comfortable as they did those first few frames there, which throughout the season, we've normally seen them come out of the commercial break and, just really keep trucking, find their groove, and just play really well as a team.
Ball.
So this is a bit unexpected and uncharacteristic for them.
Yeah, it almost seems like they're getting a
Great
little
pass,
rattled by maybe not a great ball here and there, and they're dwelling on it a bit,
Yeah.
Because the scores are so close, 790 to 715, right? Like, I know that Dynamite's putting up marks, but if we just match and then,
you're still
it doesn't
close,
take much.
right?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, man.
Just missed.
Ooh, yeah.
Johnny V
Because
with a
everyone
double.
looks just a little bit off, right? It's like it's right there, but it's just a little bit uncomfortable.
Meanwhile,
Who's on the bench for Venom? Remind me?
We have Rhonda left. Rhonda.
Rhonda's on the bench. Dakota's not at the game.
No, Dakota had her baby like a
Oh,
couple
that's
months
right.
ago, so she's still not bowling, I don't think.
Mhm.
Big 7th frame for the Dynamite. 4 strikes, corner spare.
Yeah, they're not letting up.
Yeah.
No.
Well, those 2 doubles working. Aaron's 6-bagger and then Chad. Yeah.
Looks good.
Oh, yeah, that was beautiful.
Really good
That's the ball we're used to seeing from Jesse.
Yeah. Not letting Scott jump back into that game yet.
No.
Scotty lives for those
Oh,
moments.
I know.
He's looking forward to it.
She's just not going to make it easy.
Yeah. He's sitting back thinking, oh, okay. But then, Jesse's played in that spot all year. She's throwing the ball on the side. Like, that's just what she does.
Yeah, Jesse
So solid
in the anchor has
position.
been like the revelation of the season, honestly. Just Jesse going to anchor.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, she's been so solid in that bottom spot, just like having a team that has total confidence in you there. Oh, and another absolute bomb for Aaron.
Have a drink, buddy.
Yeah. A little martini at whatever time it is there right now. 10:45 a.m.
Now, Marco has come in and he's putting marks up, so maybe not stopping the bleeding, but got a Band-Aid on there.
Yeah.
Nice
Throwing
shot.
some good shots, right?
It's a really nice
do.
shot.
That's a much better ball for Mike, yeah.
Yeah.
See what Eddie does here. Oh.
It just died in front.
So Aaron sends me a message yesterday. It says, I hold the record for being Dwayne's bowling crush for the last 2 years.
Is this true? Or
You know what? If he keeps throwing strikes like this, it might be true.
Okay. Maybe that's the motivation he needs. Yeah.
That must have been
That's
what
the-
it was.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying, Aaron makes his way around. Okay.
Yeah, he's really good at making people feel good.
Yeah. I've had discussions with him about, we have a baby due in about a month now, right? And what that's like, things
Yeah,
like that.
that's fair. Instilling his knowledge.
Bobby Herman.
Oh, hey.
That's a much better ball from Bobby.
This is the Venom answer you're looking for
Yep.
to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Frame 8 looking good.
seven marks in a row.
Yeah.
Trying to catch up
Little
to some
stumble
of the
from
Dynamite
Jana,
strikes
but
here.
she gets a bit of a push. Great
I did
count.
not think that was going to be a corner. I thought that was a lot thicker than it was.
That's what I thought. Yeah, I was like, that is a head pin.
Yeah,
I
we'll
was
take
like,
that.
good push. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll take that, especially a little stumble at the line. So
Oh yeah, you don't watch Jana often. That's a
is that
Jana
a common
shot.
thing?
Oh, it's a common.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, she's found success
Yeah,
her
I
whole
don't.
career. Her whole career doing
As
that.
long as the
With
ball's out of
with
your
the
hand.
fancy footwork, yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
doesn't
fancy
matter.
footwork.
And you don't go over the line, yeah.
No, she's light on her toes that way.
I
Ooh.
went over the foul line this week, which was horrifying. Because I
Like on purpose?
why would it be on purpose, Dwayne? No,
Rachel
I
Walsh.
was
I'm
no,
just making sure.
I was testing out my new like newer shoes, and I just like put like one of the little sliding like things over the toe, and then I went to the bathroom and then came back and forgot to put it on, and then I just was in normal shoes, and I went to slide and I just went bleh. Gave everyone a really good laugh, and they were like, "How did you fall?" I'm like, "Because I literally didn't have a slider on my shoe."
Old big spare Chatty V.
Oh, skinny line for Chad. Knows those lanes
right,
well,
so-
I guess.
Scotty Barber looking at it. He's watching the other team score, so
Yeah.
he
Yeah,
sees
that
the-
opening.
Yeah, he sees the run.
Yeah.
He's gonna
Yeah,
try to
for
catch
sure.
it up.
I mean, you look at
big hit on that second ball.
total. Yeah, you look at total, right? Like Dynamite obviously with the advantage, but then you look at individual matches, right? And there's still like lots of points to be had
Mhm.
on like the Venom side, right? Like
Well, we've got 3 strikes that could turn into doubles on the side of Venom, where
Yeah.
the most Scott can put up is the spare here, right? Obviously, Aaron's been
yeah,
throwing
Aaron's
bombs,
just
but
doing things, yeah.
yeah, the chance for a flip flop, or at least an evening out, is there.
Yeah, 100%.
Scotty not looking like he liked something on the approach.
Yeah, he was picking up some pieces there.
It's funny because him and Chad, they prefer completely opposite lane conditions or approach conditions.
Interesting.
Scott likes heavier lanes, and because of Chad's hip and his speed through his shot, he loves the really, really fast. So it's always curious to see what they do.
I definitely don't like heavy.
Personally,
I
I
don't-
prefer heavy. Big shot.
I don't like it to be a skating rink, but I can deal with like a little slippery. But I like somewhere in the middle.
Oh, another
yeah.
one.
Oh, an absolute bomb again.
It's an 8-bagger. Wow.
Snowman.
Yeah. Aaron's just doing Aaron things in that leadoff position.
Another shot. Oh, there it went.
Oh,
Yeah.
late fall.
It looked good out of his hand.
Yeah, I would say it looked
Good to
really
see it
good.
go.
Yeah. It was a great push for Mike there. We'll see what Randy can do here to answer.
That's one double.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Ooh.
That basically solidifies that game. Not
Yeah,
basically, it does.
1 and 2
Yeah.
are done. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's an important shot for Venom here in Matt. Again, Matty just not looking comfortable.
Yeah.
No, even his
Yeah,
last
not
strike
looking-
was a
Yeah.
kick off the wall.
Yeah. Yeah. Like not that same confident shot. No, I should
Not-
say nonchalant confident shot that we're used to seeing from Maddie.
Yeah. Oh, Matty.
Oh, geez. The flyby. That's going to give Jana a big opening there.
Yeah, Jana puts a strike on that corner spare,
Yeah.
and all this, that's done too.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, Matt, if he gets everything
Nope.
now, he's at 36. Oh, Rhonda's in.
Yeah.
Rhonda's going to come in for Matt.
Yeah.
So Rhonda can finish that game with a 236.
Yep.
So
This
all
will
Jana
be it.
needs is 29 over 2 frames in the count.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, these 10 points are huge for Rhonda now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still,
Yeah.
mathematically really difficult, but if you're going to do
Jana.
something. Oh, it's good. Yeah, I mean.
She's safe.
Yeah.
She's safe.
Yeah, she's safe. As long as the pins fall down, doesn't matter how you look at the foul line.
We'll take them all. Oh,
Oh.
Okay.
So that puts her at 31? 231. So
2, yeah.
yeah.
Jana's needs 9. 10
Side
to
of the
go.
middle one, Jana's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's these bottom ones that are interesting here.
Yeah. But kind of, they're flip flopped on each other's sides.
Oof, it's a great
Wow.
count by Chad.
Yeah.
No.
Great count. Would have been nice to see the push, but
Bob Herman, flush
Nah,
pockets.
yeah. There
Yep.
we go.
This is that answer
That's
we
the
were
Bob.
talking about the Venom do, right? Like
Yeah.
they went four marks and 7, 4 marks and 8.
Yeah.
We'll see what Jesse does here, but that's another 4 marks potentially.
Yeah, 2 of
Yeah.
those 3 strikes turned into doubles.
Yeah.
And Aaron on the Venom side has a chance for his own double going, 4 bigger, I guess, if you want, going into 10.
It's good. Oh, a little high.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's better for Scott. Yeah.
Scotty's maxing out at 256, so this spare would really help Jesse solidify.
Yeah. Solidify that match for sure.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
That's great.
Yeah. So right on the
Just
nose.
rock solid on those things. It's impressive.
Yeah. When you get tapped so many times, you get used to, covering your corners.
And just not shook about it. She's just not phased.
No. Yeah.
Ho hum. Ho
Yeah.
hum.
You're like, oh, another one. Okay. That's all right. I got a good count, I guess.
I mean, she's had 3 strikes and 6 spare opportunities, with the only one she missed being an 8.
Yeah. That was just a bit heavy. Yeah.
If Marco gets that one, this game is potential.
Yeah.
Aaron.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
do the work.
Another one.
Turducken.
This is my least favorite graphic. It's like, I don't know. It just looks weird to me, and it makes me feel uncomfortable for some reason. I like seeing it because I like when people throw a lot of strikes because it's exciting, but also I don't like seeing the graphic.
I mean, I don't know how you make it less turducken-y, so.
I mean, I don't know either, Mitch. I'm just saying it makes me feel a bit weird.
So Marco came in. He gets.
Yeah, he was all over the middle.
4 frames. Yeah. Strike, top spare, strike, corner spare, 12.
Yeah.
Came in, did some good work, brought some score back.
It'll be interesting to see sort of how the Venom might, change their lineup here
Aaron's
for that
on fire,
next match.
10-bagger.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a big shot from Mike.
Yep.
Even if nothing else, at least keep the total, right? Keep the total in range. Take some pressure off in game 3.
Yep.
Fight for every pin.
Oh, get in there. Yep.
Yeah, he's on it.
Yeah, great ball from Mike. Yeah. We'll see if we can put another cap on it here.
Yeah, definitely a back and forth. It's just Aaron throwing Like it's all just Aaron's scoring or just the separation.
Yeah, more or less, right?
Wow,
Yeah.
that's a great
Wow.
game.
That is a
Nothing
great
but
game.
bravo.
Jeez.
Yeah.
All right, I guess he could still be my crush.
Yeah. I think that's very reasonable. Honestly,
Yeah.
throwing a
An
400,
11
you know.
bagger.
Yeah.
Yeah. That first frame, we just don't think about that. We don't talk about that.
Rhonda. Oh,
Ooh.
That'll go Jana's way now.
Randy Morissette. That's just throwing
Yeah,
for
so I'll be curious to
pinfall.
see what kind of lineup changes we might see, like in terms of the Venom. Are they going to stick with what they've finished with? Are we going to see Randy staying in for
Tyler.
the Dynamite? Right? Yeah, like.
I think if I'm the Dynamite, I would probably start back with what we started with here.
What you started with originally?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I would go right back to it.
Mm-hmm.
And what about
you
the
what?
Venom?
You have Randy off the bench. Venom, I think you had a few guys. I mean, it's tough, right?
Yeah, it is.
Maddie didn't find his groove. Never really got settled in. It's hard to keep him on the bench if you're thinking about it that way. And same with Aaron, right? Like you need some confidence in your bench, and
well, and even the fact that like during your commercial breaks and stuff between games, you can go and throw balls, right? Like if there's something that they want to try and work out, it's not the traditional like format of the Open or Masters where like you can't do that.
Yeah.
So they can go and just say like, okay, I need to throw a few balls here on another lane and sort things out, and then I'm good to go, right? Because we know these players can put up big scores and throw great balls.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you look at Bob's game, like that's a well thrown game. A couple bad placed head pins, and his score could be easily 30, 40 pins more, right? That could be sitting at a 270.
Yeah.
He played that game well, but I don't know.
Sparing those corners.
I think I would talk to the team. I don't know. That's a tough one for me.
See how they're failing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the mystery will be solved soon enough.
Yeah. I personally wouldn't want, Aaron or Matt who didn't look super comfortable. I wouldn't want them on the bench just to sit back and but then sometimes that's a good thing. Like maybe that's what sparks them to throw them off the bench and fire up.
Great ball from Chad.
Yeah, it's a great shot.
Yeah. Like we're gonna have a 6-2 finish here.
Yep. And totals ended up a lot closer than it, especially considering there's a 420 thrown.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, Scott can throw 75 more on there, so
I was like, yeah, we can get pretty close to 14.
Yeah.
And Jessie with another corner.
With another
so the story
corner
of the game for her. Yeah. Just collecting them.
But again, just treating them so nonchalant and just going to work. It's what you want from an anchor, right? Just that poise, that calm. Pick your just work hard, pick your wood and go. Make your spares. So impressive.
Yeah, I mean, considering there was 3 strikes that game, finishing with a 277.
That's very impressive.
Not even a double.
So again, Scotty B just putting up some numbers for the pinfall.
Yeah.
Probably trying to feel good for the next game.
Mm-hmm.
That's a better ball.
Yeah, he's gonna get as close to that 1400 mark as he can.
Yep.
Mitch, are we gonna run the commercial break and then bring the coaches in? What's the play here?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Commercial break coaches.
Coaches, cool.
So they can. That's a little additional time for them to, if they do want to make some changes, to do that.
Yeah, they
So,
can figure
for
that
sure.
out. We're not like, hey, let's do it right now. No,
That's
we're really
13.
kind here, on the back end.
It's a good finish by Scotty. Great game by the Dynamite.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
a
Definitely
very
found
good
his
rally
groove
by
there.
the Venom.
Mhm.
All right. Well, we finished that with a 6-2. Actually, you know what? We'll bring him in. Oh, I don't really want to do that. I was like, we can talk about the game. Yeah, we'll just run the commercial break and then we'll bring him in after. So
Yeah.
6-2, 1384 to 1241. Gonna run that commercial break. We'll be right back and we'll get him on to the next one.
Cargill is proud to be supporting a truly Canadian sport like 5-pin bowling. We look forward to watching some great competition from many competitors and bowling centers across our country. With hundreds of locations across Canada, Cargill is committed to helping the Canadian farmer thrive. Whether it is selling commodities, getting agronomic advice, fertilizer needs, crop protection, and marketing expertise, Cargill is here to help. So please enjoy this bowling. Thank you.
Financial freedom begins with financial literacy.
Hi, I'm Dave, and I'm thrilled to be a sponsor. My journey began as a teacher because of my deep passion for education. I brought that same passion into the financial world to help families achieve financial freedom. Financial freedom isn't just about having more, it's about knowing more. That's why I'm here to help you make smart decisions with insurance, investing, and lending, all in one place. I'm Dave, and together we'll help you achieve financial freedom.
All right, commercial break over. We're back. Let's get Aaron and Rhonda in here. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Welcome
Hell
back.
of a game, Aaron. Wow.
Yeah, good
Yeah,
game, Aaron.
Great
Yeah,
game.
thanks. It's always nice to go on a run, but even nicer for the team to pull out the win total. Total's everything. And 6-2 start for Dynamite. We're really happy with that.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good start. We've seen many times, though, that, a good start doesn't mean a win. So lots of work still to do, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure Venom will have their fangs ready to bite in if they need to. So
I'm so glad you're back, Mitch. That was elite commentary right there.
you're welcome. I didn't even think about that. I wasn't even thinking about it during the commercial break. I just literally just whatever. Anyway. So yeah.
Rhonda, what are you thinking about game 2 here now?
I'm going to bring Aaron back in the top and go with Marco in the third spot. So it's going to be a similar lineup to what we started, other than swapping out Maddie for Marco, and just give these guys, let them run and see what happens.
Yeah.
I'm not as confident in myself. That's why I left myself there as long as I did, and showed why I leave myself there.
I mean,
Doesn't work that way.
yeah.
You need to have the same confidence as everyone, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna roll.
I have confidence in my team, so yeah.
Perfect.
Yes, 100%.
For us, Tyler's drawing back in, but he's actually going to go to the 3-hole. Jana's going to move up to 2. So we're Aaron, Jana, Tyler, Chad, Scott, TD, Randy on the bench. Rob the Legend, Janice still ineligible.
Okay.
He's actually cooking for us, believe it or not.
Oh.
Hi, Rob.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
What
Well,
else,
I
what
mean,
else needs to be said? Cut us loose. Come on.
all right, let's go then.
Sounds good.
Just run the whole damn thing. You throw
Hell
420,
yeah.
you think you're me.
Right?
Okay.
All right, we'll just get into the next one, I guess.
Yeah.
Why am I
They
even
just want
here
a ball.
except to click the big gulp button for Aaron?
Yeah. You've been diminished just to that. That's it. You've been reduced to pressing buttons for Aaron.
Lineup change for the Dynamite.
Yeah.
They found quite a bit of success in the I guess the playoffs with Jana and the 3, like going Jana, Chad, Scott. I
Yeah.
wonder if we just get her fired up and see what happens there. But maybe to take some pressure off of Ty, even. I don't know. It's interesting. I'd be curious to see why they would, especially after a nice win.
Well, I mean, that game was closer than it looked, I think. Again,
Aaron's back.
Aaron. Yeah.
Aaron, yeah. Aaron is back, yeah.
Well, there's 2
But
of
is
them.
Aaron also back? Yeah, it was like, is Aaron back?
Oh, well, there's the perfect game.
He's still there.
Just saying.
There's
yeah.
the PG. Yeah.
He looks pretty dialed in.
Yeah.
Mike looked really comfortable out there. He's throwing the ball really well. That's another one. Oh.
Oh.
Same as that one from last game.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, everybody's warmed up. Everybody's ready to go. Let's see how far we can
Yeah.
take it, right? Oh no. Maybe I just jinxed everybody. Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, the Dynamite threw up a decent number, that's for sure, right? They were just under 1,400. It's not like there was some bad bowling there. I suspect the Venom coming out with a bigger number this game. Dynamite, 1,300 is 1,300. Well, I mean, sorry, 1,380. So, yeah. I mean, we'll see.
143 points is a nice padding to have if something does happen with the points, right? Ooh, Marco, some fancy feet.
Yeah.
Okay, the Aarons said let's go, and everybody else.
Yeah, frame one.
Everyone else is just, yeah.
Yeah.
Personally, I always find the hardest ball of a tournament or a game is always the first one. For some reason, for me, it's always been the first one. The longer it goes, the more comfortable I get, but first one's hard. I know some people who really enjoy just getting out to a big start and can fire off the street. I envy them. I feel like that's it's a different gift.
Mm-hmm. I'm not typically one to get off to a good start. I'm 100 at 5 or 6 and then finish with a 250 kind of person.
See, there's another one. Bob Herman flush right pocket.
Yeah.
Mike had the flush right with a backup and both the cut through right corner.
Yeah. Hangs that right. Yeah.
It's exactly why I moved down to a 3-6 ball. So it just didn't push right through. Although I threw a hook, so.
So does Bobby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You and Bobby,
not really
one
that.
and the same.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Identical twins. Come on, what are you saying?
I'm pretty sure Bobby's got like a foot on me, okay?
That's being really generous, Mitch.
I'm only 5'6".
No hate to Bobby, but
Maria
So
got to
everyone's
meet
just
me at the
showing it.
Open.
Look at that pin. It's standing on its base.
Oh, that's string.
oh
On
my
the rubber.
god.
Mhm.
Yeah.
At least she got, even when she knocks it down, it still wants to act like a corner.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was surprised it actually counted it.
Yeah, really.
Scott Barber
Yeah.
taking that right
Yeah.
out of Jesse's book.
Right on the nose. Yeah.
Okay,
Ball from him.
3 marks each side. That's better than last game.
Hey, that's true. We're on the up and up.
And they're both the same amount of pins left up.
Yeah. Actually, and they did it the same way too, with a 13 in as well for the 5 missing pins. So
Ooh,
wow,
that was
sparable.
ugly. It is sparable. We saw Marco do that a couple games ago, actually.
Oh, 13.
Oh.
At in BC, there at Grandview, if you hit the 3 pin, you might be able to get a strike. That's how. That's just
Really?
Yeah,
how-
and I was when I was watching it was spicy watching
If you
the
didn't,
streams.
if you didn't get a split spare when you had a split, like you threw it bad.
You're like you can try to do this. Like
We were watching people in warm up throw at the 2 pin just to get the 4,
Yeah.
and someone did
Yeah.
it 3 times in a row.
Holy,
Yeah, it's
those are like not once in a lifetime, but like once in a year kind of things. At least for me, I don't know you guys, but
well.
I mean, how often
depends
are you
on the
trying,
house.
Mitch?
well,
That's a good point, Maria.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of sparing splits,
Oh, yeah.
there's the
almost cleaned
8.
it up. Almost
Yeah.
cleaned it
A little
up.
bit extra for Jana, yeah.
A little skinny.
Man, it just feels like everybody's going for it now.
Yeah, that same thing. Yeah.
Ooh.
Tyler's
Perfect
just looked
question.
fast today in general.
Yeah, I see. He does look fast.
Yeah, and he's missed to both sides, right? I've seen him miss left. I've
Yeah.
seen him miss right.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's that.
Oh, that's that
That
typical
going away ball.
Venom right corner. Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
what's going on with that right.
Like that hasn't been something that we've seen like all season or anything. Been
No,
seeing a
it's-
lot of like crazy pushes at Scottsdale for them, so
Yeah.
kind of interesting to be seeing them hang so
It
many.
seemed like Scottsdale liked that thicker hit. It's thick with good rotation.
Yeah.
You'd be able to carry. For some reason, flush pocket is not helping.
Yeah.
Just hit it on the left side.
Or
Like,
hit the left side.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works. Play the other line. That works too.
Oh man. And then on the Dynamite side, we've seen the 3 pins just kind of walk in front of the.
Oh,
Yeah, see,
Bobby
there we
heard
go.
us.
Oh,
Bobby
and,
heard us.
speaking of the left pocket, he heard you.
It's a veteran move, Bobby.
Yeah.
I think Bobby.
That
The
is
right
the play.
Yeah.
I don't think he did it on purpose, to be honest.
Yeah,
don't
he
think
was
so either, but-
chuckling coming off, but
He's like, it works, so it doesn't really matter.
maybe he's halfway through throwing the ball. He hears us, and we
Yeah,
we
He
made
says,
it happen.
"Oh yeah, I got to That's the play. I got to do. Yeah."
the radio in the ear. Oh,
Ooh,
left
just a
side.
little thin. You can always see she needs to be like almost on the middle, maybe a board to the left. That was like 2, maybe
Yeah.
3 boards left.
Yeah, she has a lot of turn on her ball, so
hmm
she can hit a lot more of the head pin and get that push.
Oh, great shot there for both.
Yeah. So another 3 marks there for each side.
Honestly, the Venom, their bottom half is doing. Actually, no, it's about even. Honestly, It's kind of the same as last game where they're only 3 points apart. We're just everybody's waiting to see what Aaron does.
Which
yeah. Well, which Aaron? Yeah.
Both
That's
of
a
them.
strike. Oh my
no!
goodness.
Come
Oh my
on!
God.
What is happening on that lane? Game 3, switch
What?
lanes. Like, what is happening?
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, you don't even need to move the camera. I can adjust for that.
Oh my goodness. It's 14 in a row. Is that 14? Yeah, it's 14.
That's
That's
14.
14,
Yep.
yeah.
And he barely hit the head pin.
Of course.
He's the only one that made me press like the ham bone button last game.
No. Mike had a ham bone, didn't he?
Oh, that's
No,
right. Mike had the.
You called it. No, you called it. It was a corner.
Yeah,
You
that's right.
called
It was
the
a
ham
Oh,
right.
bone,
you're
but
right. It
wasn't.
was. You're right. It
Yeah.
wasn't actually. Okay.
It should have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like,
Yeah.
yeah, it should have been. It's been a lot of balls that should have been strikes, but
A little bit of what we're
Ball by-
seeing here.
Good ball
Yeah,
by
that's
Jana.
yeah. That's
Jana with
Jana's
almost
rhythm.
the same start as last game with the 2 opens and then
mm-hmm.
throwing bombs after
Just
that.
turning things on, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
All
right.
That thick hit by Marco.
So-
That's the one we're talking about.
Get a little bit more ball deflection right at the 2 pin. You're probably going to take it.
Yeah. The thicker hit with the good rotation. He's got that.
Yeah. The
Tyler
thin
had-
one's just.
Yeah.
Had his feet
yeah.
under him, and it was a great shot.
Yeah.
Mhm.
More solid at the line, that's for sure.
This frame is definitely heating up
6
for both
marks
teams.
in a row for Venom, and now they got 4 in a row, 4 strikes in a row for Dynamite. We got ourselves a game.
Push. Oh.
Bob is like, this is why I don't aim for the left side. All right.
Yeah. I get splits.
Chatty V.
Ooh. Gets the bounce
Nice
off the
little
wall
string
that time.
call. Yeah.
Yeah. He didn't get it last frame. Oh, come on. Come on.
Oh.
Literally
As close as you can
millimeters.
be to yeah, as close as you can be to hitting the pin without actually having it fall over.
I mean, in order to spare it, right, you either got to pop it up or you got to push it
Oh,
over. I
Scotty
mean,
But you
V.
gotta push it over, and I mean that was a great,
great attempt.
literally
This is a good pop
millimeters,
up.
right?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, that's great work.
Ooh. I know Scotty, he's not going to like that T-pin.
No, but we'll see how Jesse can answer here on the Venom side.
Yeah. I didn't notice, actually, if you look at Jana and Mike's games, they have the exact same score. So they went 13, 26 strikes. So
Yeah.
not that it's a huge deal, but I
Fun
like
fact.
patterns. I like patterns. I don't know.
You sound like a kindergartner.
Sure.
Hey guys, my name's Mitch and I like patterns.
It sounds like a math person. That's what it is.
I mean, that is also true. All right, and now we have both the Aarons back up again.
Holy
Oh, man.
smokes.
Oh my gosh. Like that, I mean, it was a bit heavy, but thinking about the carries that we've seen and the pushes we've seen so
Mhm.
far this season from the Venom, like you were seeing that fall in some of their last matches that they played.
I'm not alone.
I never said you were alone. Oh, what are we at now? 15 in a
15.
row?
Yeah, and we'll get to restart the
Hammo, let's
streak
go. Yeah.
Aaron sparing everything he can on his side.
Yeah. Yeah, the Venom definitely working really hard and keeping up with those marks, right? When they're getting tapped on those first balls. And a
Yeah,
great ball
That's
from
a
Mike.
great shot. A
the
great
left
shot.
pocket,
by
yeah.
Mike.
Oh. Well, the pattern is over.
Unfortunate for Mitch.
And there's a tear in my
His
eye.
brain is scrambling right now.
Yeah,
Must
he's like,
find
oh my
new
god, I don't know what
patterns.
to do. The pattern's gone.
Oh, I did not expect the push there.
Yeah. We see something hit the right pocket. We're like, okay. Oh, and Jana playing a little bit of football with the field goal.
Yeah, honestly, Marco's strike just blew up more than I thought it would. All of that turn on it.
Oh, definitely some wild pin action for him, but
Well, you can see when he comes through the shot how much stuff he's got on
yeah.
the ball at the end. So
yeah.
Oh, he's got so
Bobby,
much
left
stuff he
side,
turns.
flush.
Yeah,
There it is.
Hey,
there we
and he
go.
got it.
Tyler,
we're talking
better
about.
feet under him.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, looking a lot more solid now. Found that rhythm.
I had the pleasure of watching Ty grow up. He bowled with my brother pretty much all of YBC. He has I think him and my brother won a gold in the doubles, YBC senior doubles together.
Oh, nice.
It was super exciting. But yeah, he can play. Like he's just sometimes he just gets fast, and as soon as he gets his feet under him,
you find that rhythm,
throws
right?
the ball
Yeah.
so well, like out of his hand. It's just a case of getting the feet under him for him.
Yeah.
A great frame for the Venom.
Wow. Venom.
I was going to say,
there's those marks that we talked about.
Yeah. Yeah. Finding their groove, that's for sure. Yeah, and a much better ball for Scott.
Yeah. Dynamite put up their 4 strikes, just that unfortunate head pin for Jana. Kind of.
Yeah, those 3 doubles working for them.
That's
and then
lost.
the 2 doubles working on the Venom side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Venom have 12 marks of the last 13.
Yeah.
Well, the Dynamite have 8 strikes of the last 10. That's or 9 of the last 11. Even going back. Wow.
Oh my gosh. I don't even know what to say. Like you almost have to move.
It doesn't like that angle. It really does. Well, it doesn't seem like it likes anything, to be honest. The right
I was like,
something's wrong.
Oh, that one was out.
Oh, wow. I can't believe
and
it.
it comes to an end. Yeah.
15 in a row comes to an end.
Yeah. Yeah. Great run for Aaron, though. I mean, great bowling so far today, and I'm sure we'll see him bounce back from this and, get back to throwing absolute bombs. Yeah, spare the 3 and then, reset, regroup.
Yep.
You have the commercial break now.
We're talking like it's like the end of the world. You just went like 15 in a row.
Yeah, no. Well, who knows? Like he said Rob was like cooking there, so maybe like lunch is ready. He's just thinking about some food. It's like, you don't know.
That was a working ball by Mike.
Yeah.
We have like a competitive spring/summer league that we're doing this year, and Aaron was sparing in the league on Wednesday, and he had a couple 3 pins in a row, and the week before, one of the players in the league threw 5 3-pin spares in a row. So his goal was to try to beat it. 5 3-pin spares in a row to start the game.
That's impressive, but also the count on that is horrible.
I was like, yeah, way to ruin a game. Like
he didn't win his match.
Yep.
But I could not believe what we were witnessing.
Oh.
There's the right side again. What is happening?
Yeah.
Hey, he's lucky the left went down. The left was standing for a bit.
I'll be honest. The left was. I was more concerned about the set of aces he was possibly going to get.
Oh, Jana.
Ooh, and Jana with another unfortunate miss there.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to be wondering, are they maybe looking at a switch in that second spot, right?
It'd have to be TD.
Yeah, it'd have to be
yeah.
TD.
You'd have to have TD coming in, yeah.
Dynamite in the past have done a lot of switching at the break. So we'll see if that's something that comes up.
If that's the pattern that continues here, yeah.
My guess is that there'll be a good conversation with Jana, see how she's feeling, and then they'll go from there. They'll decide as a team type thing. It's my assumption.
Right. Yeah.
Bobby. Oh. don't put it there.
Yeah.
That wasn't right or left.
Straight on the middle.
Yeah.
You're like, you got to find the pocket. You can't just hit the head and dead on.
Didn't he start this way last game? It was a head pin in 3 and
He
5?
he.
Or was it head pin
I
2
think
and
you're
4?
right.
I think it was 2 and 4.
Yeah, Mitch, you're the pattern guy.
It was mixed with strikes. Or,
Yeah.
corner spare strike.
It was
I
very
think, yeah.
similar, yeah.
Yeah. It was just
Sounds
hard
like
work.
2 and 4. Yep. And then I think he threw 2 like in a row on 4 and 5.
Yeah.
That is what I'm remembering.
There you go. It's a big shot. There's the turkey. See how Jesse goes with this one.
Oy, oy, oy.
There it is.
Yeah. Looks like we are going to see a switch coming on the Dynamite side after the break here, with TD going in for Jana. So Dwayne's prediction was correct.
That's why we have him on here.
A little slider for Scotty there at the line. Yeah, and a good cleanup for Jesse. So heading into the break here, we have the Venom sitting at 567. Slowed down a little bit in that 5th frame, with those 2 marks working for them, and the Dynamite with 586, and those
2
pair of
doubles.
doubles and that 1 spare working for them.
Yeah, pretty similar to last
So-
game, honestly.
I
Coming
think they had
into
2 doubles going into the break again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, let's run that commercial break. We'll be right back.
Cargill is proud to be supporting a truly Canadian sport like 5-pin bowling. We look forward to watching some great competition from many competitors and bowling centers across our country. With hundreds of locations across Canada, Cargill is committed to helping the Canadian farmer thrive. Whether it is selling commodities, getting agronomic advice, fertilizer needs, crop protection, and marketing expertise, Cargill is here to help. So please enjoy this bowling. Thank you.
Financial freedom begins with financial literacy.
Hi, I'm Dave, and I'm thrilled to be a sponsor. My journey began as a teacher because of my deep passion for education. I brought that same passion into the financial world to help families achieve financial freedom. Financial freedom isn't just about having more, it's about knowing more. That's why I'm here to help you make smart decisions with insurance, investing, and lending, all in one place. I'm Dave, and together we'll help you achieve financial freedom.
Back to the action. Second half of
Yes.
game 2.
Can you hear
Dynamite
me okay?
versus the Venom.
Can you hear me there, Maria?
Yeah.
Yep.
Perfect. All right, I had to switch phones during the commercial break. So. Awesome. I did not come prepared, I'll be honest, for this. And both my phones are almost dead. So
I mean, there is such thing as a charger, Mitch.
yeah,
For
but the
this-
way I can't charge and plug in headphones at the same time, so
Oh, okay. Well, that sounds.
it's a long story. I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, okay. You're like, we're not going to unpack this right now.
Ever since my work blocked in StreamYard on my laptop, live speaking.
That is fair.
Oh, big push.
Oh, there we go.
And that, yeah, that late push.
You know,
Well, that's
both those
got to feel
strikes were
good
left
too,
side.
right? Yeah. Yeah.
Both those strikes were left side.
Yeah, and a good cover for Aaron on the Dynamite side as well. And a reminder here, we're going to see TD going in for Jana in the 6th frame on the Dynamite side.
Right.
TD just got back from Masters. He was
Yep.
on the tournament ladies team. I think they were 2 points out of a silver.
Yeah, they just
one,
barely
and
missed.
1 point out of a bronze. It was a
Yeah.
really close,
Wow.
really close, deep field.
Yeah. Was following those scores, and they just missed, right?
Coming in, throwing a strike, feels good.
Yeah.
Get the first one out of the way.
Oh, yeah.
It's Tyler jumping on Marco's open. We'll see what Bobby can get going here.
Yet Marco was also going for that left side. It was just a little bit farther out than the other two, and ended up getting the chop.
It's left side. There you go.
Yep.
Oh, Chad.
Yeah, Chad ends.
Now we got a match there.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, it's looking, even in the top one, with Aaron. Even with Aaron throwing the strike on the Venom side, and all of a sudden it's possible to bring it back.
Oh, and Jesse hangs that right corner again.
Yeah.
Well, this could be a close game here too, as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, everything's
It's
kind of
definitely-
tightening up, even the totals.
Well, with the Venom throwing 3 out of 4 strikes to start it up.
That one hurt a little.
The rare
See how?
Jesse Bailey corner miss.
Yeah. And Scotty with
even-
that turkey. Yeah. That's definitely making that match really interesting with Jesse missing that corner spare in the 6th frame.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Scotty taking control.
So we'll see what the Aarons can do here.
Oh,
That was way right.
yeah, I don't even think that-
Aaron is usually pretty quick on the Venom side, but he looked even quicker than normal there. And Aaron finding the pocket there again and making them all fall down.
And an overcorrection by the other Aaron.
Yeah. See, that's more of the shot he was looking for there.
The plague of the head pin carries
Yeah.
on after he goes
In
in.
that 2-hole, yeah.
Yeah, in that 2-hole spot, right? You're like, doesn't matter who's throwing the ball.
Another good
Whoa.
shot. Oh, it's a good push.
Oh,
Yep.
that was a very good push. It looked pretty darn heavy.
that high shot. Good rotate.
Yeah. Looking to half it up here, stay in firm control of that match and keep the marks flowing so they can keep building.
Nice
Yeah, and a
spare.
great cover from Mike. Yeah. Right on the nose, just like we'd like to see.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like he drops a bit of that rotation when he shoots the corners. He just throws it right at it.
Like a 10-pin bowler, throw straight at your spares and a little bit more rotation on your first ball.
Oh,
Ooh. It's a great ball from Tyler.
Oh,
there we go. That's the one Marco wanted last frame.
That's the shot, yeah.
So you think
Guess what?
Rhonda
That
is
match
looking
is
at
very tight.
getting Matt Harms in the game here? Ooh, Ty. He hit the pin.
I mean, having somebody like Matt Harms right on the bench, like he can throw
finish a game.
a string of strikes, right? He can finish a game. Like you can put him in anywhere. So I think it's sort of
Well, I'm looking. I
where
look at that top or the bottom right now.
you look
right?
at the top and the bottom, right? And
Well, he can't
a
go
great
in
ball
for
from
Jesse,
Bobby.
right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he can't. Yeah, you'd need to get Rhonda.
So we'd have to go in for Aaron,
have to
right?
be there.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure Jesse's going to finish the game out.
Yeah.
But Aaron, I think maybe first ball next frame might set the face on whether Maddie goes in or not.
Yeah.
It's not like Aaron's been doing that. He's been all over the middle up until that frame.
Yeah, he just was a little bit quick, and then that big overcorrection on the
Jesse,
second
that's
ball,
a good
right?
shot.
That's a
very good
much
shot.
better ball from Jesse. Yeah, super confident the line.
Exactly what she needed.
Knew that right out of her
At the bottom of
hand.
that lineup.
Yeah, and that double working, that's great.
Yeah.
A couple opens on the Dynamite side. It's a good cover for
Great
Chad.
cover.
So keeps that match relatively close as well in that fourth position.
Looks like they're 35 out.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah, about that.
With 45
Plus.
potential on the shot, right? So
That's this play.
it's a good shots there. Oh.
Aye. Talk about opens.
Oh, he is not happy about that.
Yeah. No.
All of a sudden, Jesse has so much momentum going into this 8-9-10.
Mm-hmm.
Scott had the angle. I couldn't tell if he had the finish on it, but he had the angle. That was the shot he's been throwing for the last turkey.
Yeah, definitely.
Mustn't have had the same kind of finish on the ball.
Yeah. No.
It's great work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, now we have a really close game.
Yeah.
When I come down to it. See what they do on the bottom half of those strikes. Aaron still on fire up top.
Yeah, we'll see what's both Aaron's doing.
You think if there's a miss here, you should make the pull? Oh, it's there.
I think that's pretty likely. That was that's the ball. Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
And a great ball from Aaron to answer that.
Aaron to Aaron, yeah.
Dynamite side.
Yep.
Yeah, Aaron to Aaron.
I think we're pretty much locked on.
Yeah, it looks this way.
Yeah.
Oh, he knew it.
Oh, he knew.
Yeah, he knew that was.
It rolled over the wrong board, and
Mike it was.
It looked left, and then it bit, and he knew.
Yeah, it was eyeing straight towards the middle of the head pin.
Oh,
hey, that would have been a good one.
Yeah.
No. It
straight
would have
ball.
been a right corner.
Oh, yeah, you know what? It probably would have.
That's true. It probably would have been. Yeah, it definitely would have been. You're right. That's the ball he was looking for, that second shot. But just looked a little bit quick on that second one.
Mm-hmm. Ended up walking. Oh, talk about being quick.
Yeah. Oh, and speaking of quick, yeah, didn't quite have his feet under him.
Huge ball here from Marco. Yes.
Yeah, another great ball from Marco. Definitely looking
Great shot by
to take
Marco.
advantage of Tyler's open in the 8th frame.
Mm-hmm.
Did anyone see Bobby throw his the 400 at the Open 2 years ago?
In Ottawa,
Yeah.
and
I think he had
what
the
his
front
11
10
from the gun and the head pin.
or 11.
He had
Was
front
it 11 from the
11.
gun? Yeah,
Front
11
11.
from the
I have
gun.
a video. I have a video of it. Yeah. And
Yeah,
then head
that
pin.
was super exciting.
And he turned around and lifted his arms up like, okay, well, I tried.
Yeah.
That's
It's a
pretty
pretty
good.
funny video.
One more.
Dwayne,
Wow.
you jinxed it.
Wow.
What did I
We haven't-
jinx? He didn't have the front
You were-
11.
Yeah, but we were talking about him throwing a head pin, not a
I've got it on
strike.
video.
I just said, did anyone see his 400? You said that.
Okay, true.
Yeah,
But you baited
not
me into talking about it. No. Yeah, okay. Bobby,
I
you
just
can
wanna
blame me if
point
you
out-
watch this after.
I was silent the whole time.
Yeah, if anybody wants to come after me, you can do that. It's fine. It's okay. I can take it.
But now this game here, oh, Chad.
Maria's like, I'll
Well,
fight you.
now it's a wide open game.
Yeah, it's
Well,
definitely
he's pulling
gonna.
himself. I think he's pulling himself. Yeah, Randy's coming in to finish
Yeah.
this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The way he walked
So
off.
Randy in for
yeah.
Chad. 3rd ball in the 8th frame.
Yeah.
I was wrong. We are not locked. 8, 10, and 10.
Yeah, great sticks.
You know, Randy's one of those guys that, oh my goodness.
Oh, what on earth?
That is wild.
That is a disgusting chop off.
Yeah, if you want to buy a shirt for whichever team you love the most, not just these two, but you can find it at IPL merch store.
Oh, Jesse.
Ooh.
Scotty Barber. Yeah, I was saying that Randy, you know, he's that guy that you saw all year. He played 1, he played bench, he played 2, he can play 5. You know, he played anchor for them for Manitoba a couple times. He's a great leadoff, just a versatile player, and you know he's going to come in and he's going to give it everything he can here to finish this game out too.
Yeah. He can do whatever you need him to do, right? And whatever is best for the team, whatever the team needs, he can excel in any position, right? So.
I think in 2011, actually, Chad, Randy, and Scott were on the gold medal team for Masters in 2011.
Oh, wow.
So they have that bond together.
Yeah. Oh.
Too high.
Yeah, but if it was any thinner, it would have been a right.
I was going to say, yeah, but the problem is
It would have
you go
been,
too
you're
high,
right.
and then you can hit the 3 pin out a bit and actually
First head
take
pin
the 2.
we've seen from Aaron here.
In 19 frames.
No.
Yeah, 19 frames, first head pin we've seen from Aaron.
Yeah. It's going to be the 3rd open for Aaron in 2 games so far.
Yeah.
You know you got some swag and you're feeling good about your game when you punch once in 19 frames.
Yeah. We can only dream that we just, be on that much of a heater.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I just want to hit the middle.
Like that's always the goal.
I know.
In 2 games, it takes you 2 games to hit the middle.
No. I mean that many times in 2 games. Let's be clear here.
Oh, okay. It takes me 2 games to find the middle, guys.
Well, I might as well quit if that's the truth.
Hey, as long as you're having fun,
Nope.
that's all that matters. You're like, I'm not having fun if I'm not hitting the middle.
Yeah, I'm hating myself if I hit in the middle.
All pins must fall down for me to have fun. Another great ball from
Just
TD.
another good shot.
Yeah.
3
Finding the
strikes
side of
and
the
4
head pin
frames
there.
off the bench is that's nice.
Yeah, what more can you ask for, right? Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
The only
100%.
only if you put them together, that would have been the only better.
Yeah,
only way to better that.
Start with the head pin and then go 3 bagger into 10.
Yeah. But the double going home is going to be, oh, wow, what a pull.
Ooh. That was a nice pull from Ty.
See how Marco goes here.
Oh,
Good
Jeepers.
count.
yeah. Good count. Wasn't the right. Change it up a little bit. That left pin just stood.
Yeah.
So, when you see, you see your team in the ninth frame, you go open. Now, does this corner feel a little more pressure?
I mean,
Marco didn't, but
Yeah.
when you need to have marks going to the 10, right? Especially now you
Well,
see
yeah,
on the other side,
it's
you got
always
the double.
Especially after.
But I mean,
like,
I know there's some of the players that don't watch necessarily what's going on in the other stream, right? Like they're just going up there in their own zone, they're playing their own
That's
game.
fair.
So
Yeah.
right? Like I don't know what Marco's sort of approach is to that, or if he's just like, okay, I'm just gonna put up a mark, whatever it takes. Like I threw a great ball
Nice.
on the first shot, and I'm
What a
just
shot.
gonna capitalize on that. Great ball for Bobby. Yeah, back on the side of the head pin.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, no matter what, though, he knows that there was open.
Yeah, you got to throw a mark, right?
That he knows, right? So when you hang that corner, you're like, oh,
okay, I gotta
Yeah.
clean this up.
You kind of become the leadoff right there.
Yeah, and it worked, right? I mean, Bob throws the ball after having that open previously, and I'm sure Jesse's going to follow here.
It's definitely pretty interesting and great ball from Jesse heading into that 10th frame, right?
That's important. Yep. It could be.
I'll be honest.
A pin game.
I know we were talking about like Bob and I throwing the same. I throw the same as Jesse. At the middle, hit the left side. It's literally the same.
So right now we're looking at 20 points.
Jesse.
20 points plus this ball in his hand.
Yeah.
They got the double count.
They're really
for
tight.
TD.
Yeah. Double that one strike. And then those two strikes at the bottom on the Venom side is going to make things really interesting with that pair of opens, right? For the Dynamite with Scotty and Randy.
Crazy enough, it's TD's double that's going to be probably the biggest factor here.
That's going to be a big thing, yeah.
For the total.
Yeah, that's the big shot. You're the only double in the game.
Yeah.
Is she aware of that?
Oh.
I mean, she's looked pretty calm and collected, like just.
TD is a pretty calm player in general.
Yeah.
Not a lot of highs, not a lot of lows. Like she's pretty steady that way. So.
So Mr. Albus is definitely going to take this first game, though. So at that point.
That's a great shot.
Yeah, great push for Aaron.
Ay.
Oh. Well, he still got his point, but, wanting to get as many 6 as possible. Here, we had a comment from Trey, the previous stream, that Aaron leaving that 3-pin on the deck was the first pin he's left on deck today so far. So,
where is Aaron King's string pull after that shot?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Trey just jinxed him.
Yeah, everyone blame Trey.
Or did Maria jinx him by showing?
Yeah, it's actually Maria.
No, I was trying to, give Aaron some credit and be like, look at how good he's bowling today.
Oh. Okay,
he's left 9 pins. He's left 9 pins on deck. Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
All right, we'll split the blame between both of you.
Here's
1 pin each.
This is a big shot.
Not a bad game for him there.
Yeah. Great finish though for.
Wow, he liked that shot too.
Yeah.
TD.
Here it is.
I say that looks good. Yeah. Great ball for TD.
That's a huge shot.
Yeah, definitely. So
4 strikes out of 5. That's impressive.
Also for the individual game too, right?
Yeah, it's huge for that.
Now it's there. Yeah, now it's there.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
Should be the momentum swing, right? For everything here.
Yeah. All on that one One shot.
And it just
First one in 10.
barely.
Big. Oh, it looks fast.
Yep.
Yeah. You got away from her. So that'll
Clean
go
up for
to-
the win.
Yeah.
Yeah, win by one.
Or spare to win.
Quite
sorry.
the way to come in. Yeah.
You'll see all the dynamite jump up and down if it's there. Oh, there it is.
Yeah. And there we go.
Oh, and Marco with a free pin.
Yeah.
Holy smokes. So here's your other total shot right here.
Yeah, well, 289 max.
Throw a double on that. Throw a double and it's changes everything, right?
Yeah.
It'll be interesting with Bob and Jesse with the strikes.
With those marks on their
Oh,
side.
wow.
Oh, on that late push.
Oh, and Marco missed to the right.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, a bit of that overcorrection. Same thing we saw with Aaron on the Venom side earlier this game, right?
So if Ty takes this one, and assuming they take total, that's going to be 12.
Yeah. So they only need.
And then it comes down to these last two games, or of course next game.
Yeah.
There's lots at stake here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely. But as we know, like all of these players have so much experience
Wow.
playing at such a high level that they can put the shots up when they need to.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to certainly be an exciting finish here.
It's not over, that's for sure.
That's another great ball for Tyler.
Oh, no.
Oh, a little bit too skinny
Venom
on the
are
left
looking
side
at
there for Bobby.
we're looking at a lot of work and some help here. Big shot by TD, a big 10 by TD and Ty.
Yeah, certainly. Doing what they need to do for their team when it matters
Bob.
most. And
Thought
that's
he
a
had that
huge
one.
miss, from
Mm-hmm.
Bobby there, yeah.
That's 222. So a 30 count for Randy.
Oh,
Ooh.
Well,
Well, that gives.
so that point is going to go to Bob now.
unless something crazy happens.
And it looks
Randy
like
still
total is gone as well.
Yeah.
So it's just a case of
It's the last match here.
yeah. Keep the dreams alive.
Oh,
Well, that's
wow.
a huge push for Jesse. Oh, that looked like a split.
Oh my goodness, the chop.
Ooh.
That, I mean, technically not over, but
But
get that free. Yeah. Aye, okay.
yeah, there we go.
That's it.
That's it.
And the season 4 winner.
Dakota Dynamite.
Wow.
You know, take nothing away from the Venom. Incredible season.
No. Yeah,
They,
great season.
You go ahead.
Great
Sorry.
deep run in the playoffs. Like,
Yeah.
and just the way that they hustled at the end of the season to get those points in the last week to make it into the playoffs, like, was just pretty spectacular to see the way they worked together as a team, and then did the same thing in the playoffs to have such a deep run and to make it to the finals.
Yeah. It's and you know, everyone's gonna point their finger at themselves there. It's not the 10th frame that you want to finish with, but
No.
There was a lot of shots made at big times, and just even bring it back to that close, right? Trying to answer back from Aaron on the other side there. Aaron threw 15 strikes in a row in the finals. So
Yeah.
that's not an easy answer, especially when that's the leadoff on the other side. So, just incredible performance by both teams, but especially the Dynamite coming out and literally making
huge
shots.
Congratulations to them. Yeah. That's just
congratulations. Finals last year, and then they win it this year.
Yeah.
It's very impressive.
Awesome bowling for them, and unfortunate
we
loss for the Venom, but
this amazing graphic here. Season 4 winners, Dakota Dynamite.
Hold
up. I want to get getting a picture together. I feel like we'll throw that back on there.
That's important to see as well.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes. Yeah. So coming all the way out, both teams were, Dynamite kind of got a bye. Got to skip that sort of preliminary match, and then Venom gunning all the way through, right? So.
Once again,
definitely.
you look at how the Vandales and their Dakota Lanes, like the money, the pride in the center, and then for them to go to the finals, losing the finals last year, make that difference this year, big push. Just great. It's excellent to see, and I'm super happy for them.
Yeah, great players, great bowling today.
Yeah,
work together like as a team. It's always so nice to see, after their match that they're all, crowding on lane together, just really hyped up for everybody and playing together, big group hug, all of that great stuff. So yeah, huge congratulations to them. Great season.
Yeah,
well, here I'll pull Rhonda stepped away, but we'll get Aaron in here then.
Congratulations.
Thanks. It's a good day to have a good day.
That's for sure.
Very
good day for you guys.
really
bagger, Aaron Ablas, 15 bagger.
Oh, thank you for that. Yeah. It was a real good run. Ended by a 3-pin, but before we really get into it, like tight finish to that game. Hats off to Venom. They left it all out there. That's the whole point. You want two teams to do that. Mm-hmm. Personal accolades are nice, but the team win, especially the way we got to the final this year, losing last year, I think we learned a lot. You could tell the team was a little bit looser, and we weren't taking anything or anyone for granted. And we all had to go out there. Some big bench players, total team win. We couldn't be happier.
TD coming in and throwing 4 strikes out of 5 frames, and then getting that 10 to win by 1 is great. Like that's top shelf.
Tiger Dawn off the bench. I mean, can't ask for anything better. She's clutch. She's really icy. Tyler getting the hook a bunch of times in a row, and we just kept feeding him like Ty. Stick to the game plan. You're gonna do it. You're gonna get there. And honestly, his 2 and 10, when our 4th and 5 had open, and Bob and Jesse are strikes up on rolling it really well. I think obviously we could look at a variety of different shots through the entire match, but without a doubt, TD's 10th frame and Tyler's 10th frame were really big.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. No.
Rhonda, how did everything feel on that side? Congratulations on a great season, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you.
Awesome season.
Just that's the way bowling goes. We had a couple lines going and weren't able to finish the 10, and it was kind of like a team effort there, and we've typically done the reverse, so was quite out of character, but it's the way the game goes sometimes.
Yeah. And I mean, still though, making that run you did in playoffs to get to where we are here, right?
Oh, absolutely. Super proud of how they played all the way to get here, for sure.
That was we were commenting about that, how you're when you guys started rolling on comebacks, you'd throw 15 marks in a row.
Yeah.
Multiple games this season, and definitely in the playoffs here. It looked like you had a good push, a good run coming back in the middle of that game there too. Just kind of seemed like ran out of gas. Plus the pins that right pocket didn't like your team today.
Yeah.
Hook ball, backup ball.
I'm gonna
It
put
didn't
that
matter.
on Ian. He changed the the pins, the rubbers for Masters.
Okay.
Oh, it's definitely different today.
Yeah, that right pocket did not like you. It was
it's pretty brutal to
interesting,
watch.
but you know what? Just it somehow, that's, you said it perfect. It's bowling, right? So
Yeah, 100%.
yeah.
Congratulations
shots
to you
made.
guys. You guys played well, very well. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, real exciting. I think everybody seems pretty relaxed right now. Actually, they're all getting drinks. I think Chad's buying around. I'll be having a Pepsi. It's kind of
There you go.
early here, so
I'll have a Pepsi with you.
I feel like I've gained a day. It feels like it's Sunday because I don't know if
right?
I've ever played on a Saturday, but no, for sure. Like what a great entire playoffs for all of 5PL.
Right.
No
really
no
exciting.
sleepers. Quality of this league is obviously the best and top notch, and all the matches were exciting, which I think is all we really want. It's really nice to win, and congratulations to Venom. But I'm going to take a moment here, and then I'm already going to start thinking about next year, if I'm being honest. But we'll celebrate. I think Chad said he's getting new machines. He might print our faces for the masking units. Maybe he was joking about that. But,
Maybe not.
but no, it always feels good to beat a really good team and to do it as a unit. So we're really going to celebrate that.
Absolutely.
And I'm sure the championship will sink in, but it kind of hasn't sunk in yet.
Yeah. No, congrats to you guys.
Well, considering it's Saturday, I'm gonna give some time back. But just before we go, one more last show of the season 4 winner, Dakota Dynamite banner here. Just
Huge congratulations.
top things off. Thanks everybody for joining us today. Rhonda, love you. I'm so glad I could do this one.
Love you too.
Aaron, same thing, right?
Yeah.
And Dwayne, thanks for joining. Maria, I don't get to do this a lot with you because we're usually doing the other ones.
That'll be us tomorrow.
I am only doing the relegations on opposite streams tomorrow, but great season. I always love doing this, and thanks everybody.
Amazing season, guys.
Thank
a lot
you
of
for
fun.
all you guys do. And
Thanks, Maria and Mitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here. Yeah.
Congratulations, you guys.
Awesome.
Say both teams. Congratulations, Aaron.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
All right. With that,
Okay.
we'll
All right.
sign off. Bye.
Bye.
Cargill is proud to be supporting a truly Canadian sport like 5-pin bowling. We look forward to watching some great competition from many competitors and bowling centers across our country. With hundreds of locations across Canada, Cargill is committed to helping the Canadian farmer thrive. Whether it is selling commodities, getting agronomic advice, fertilizer needs, crop protection, and marketing expertise, Cargill is here to help. So please enjoy this bowling. Thank you.
Financial freedom begins with financial literacy.
Hi, I'm Dave, and I'm thrilled to be a sponsor. My journey began as a teacher because of my deep passion for education. I brought that same passion into the financial world to help families achieve financial freedom. Financial freedom isn't just about having more, it's about knowing more. That's why I'm here to help you make smart decisions with insurance, investing, and lending all in one place. I'm Dave, and together we'll help you achieve financial freedom.